Hi everyone and welcome to this quick WordPress tutorial. My name is Kingsley Anderson of anderson-king.com. Okay, here is one of the websites we built on our previous tutorials, and basically what I want to show you today is how to put a table into a WordPress website or WordPress blog. Now we can see here I've got some pictures of the Civic Typar. This website is about 100 Typars and it's dedicated to them. This particular page is about the Civic Typar. Anyway, in between the two pictures of the Civic Typars, we have got some performance data here, and I want to put this into a table. Now that presents me with a problem in WordPress because WordPress doesn't have that feature straight out of the box. So I need to find a way around it. And as with most problems, there is normally several ways around a problem. I'm going to show you one today, and I'll show you some more another time. Okay, so here's the back end of the website, the dashboard. And we can see here is our post on our page. And you can see that I've had to, even to get it to be almost in line, and we can see it's not quite in line on the front page, but even to get it to be almost in line, I've had to really kind of jig it around here, and it doesn't correlate directly between what you see here and what you see there. So I'm going to put a table in. Okay, here's how I'm going to do it. I suspect that there's probably a plugin to do this with. I'm using WordPress. A version of WordPress I'm using is, I think, WordPress 3.1.4. Okay. Now, what I find with some of the plugins are what makes WordPress so powerful, but also different plugins are not compatible with different versions of WordPress, and they can conflict other plugins, and some plugins just don't work, full stop. So I'm going to do it without using plugins on this occasion. So here's what I'm going to do. I have used OpenOffice to create a table here. OpenOffice or Microsoft Word, you do it the same way. I'm using OpenOffice here, which is an open source, i.e. free program, so anyone can use that, and it's it's compatible across platforms. So whether you're using a Mac or a PC, I'm using a Mac here today. So to get a table, all I would do is click on this, and then we can have the number of rows or columns that we want to have. If we didn't want to do it that way, if we go back to the table, click on the down arrow, drop down arrow, and we can see here, if I go 3 across, 4 across, 5 across, and it will grow and grow to the maximum width that we can fit on the page, okay? Or I could go back to the 2, and I think in this particular one, I've got 7. All I need to do is click there, and I will get this to come up. When it does come up, it will come up across the full screen, and we simply type our data in there. I've made it a bit bigger and just messed around with it. If I click on it, I can adjust the column width. Bigger, smaller, same again there, just the column width down, back again. Okay, so we can play around with this a little bit. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is basically, I want to make this into I can export it as a PDF, but I don't want PDF format. I want it as a JPEG or a GIF or some sort of picture format. So here's what I'm going to do. Using hotkeys on the Mac, we can do Shift Command and 4. Okay, we hold that down, and basically we can highlight this table now and cut it out. And what this is doing, it's going to allow me to take a picture of the table. Bear with me a second. There we go. That's taken a picture of the table and saved it to my desktop. Now, as it's a picture, it is in picture format. And you can probably see exactly where I'm going with this. I would then simply go back to the post. I can go down here. Let's put it under here for now, and I go up to the top here, click on this button here which says add an image. I'm adding the image. Okay, select files from the computer. I'm on the desktop, and I know that basically it's going to be this screenshot here because it's the one that I've taken. Okay, and there it is. So there's our preview. We'll open that. Now, if by any chance you if you wanted to crop it a bit less accurately when you took the picture, you could go back in and crop it now in the edit image settings. So you could go edit image. Okay, this to me needs no editing, but you could crop it using this tool. You know, we can change the size of it and all that kind of thing as well. But you know, obviously that's not something I need to do. Now, here's what I would do. I would put a description in and I would title this. So I'm going to put, bear with me because I can't talk and type at the same time. In fact, I'm an atrocious typer and I can barely type even if I'm not talking. Okay, so I've titled this image. I'm kicking the microphone, excuse me. Yes, I've titled this image. We can add some alternate text. We could put a caption on here, which I'm not going to bother putting a caption on. Alternate text, that could be more things to describe it. So in the description I'll put sort of insurance group 0 to 60 time tax band information. Okay, so that's some information about the image. I'm saving it as a medium image and I'm just going to simply insert it into the post. Okay, now if I scroll down this post now, we can see I now have my table just like that. So let's go back to the front end of the website, do a refresh, which we do by pressing F5. Just going a little bit slow on the broadband connection for some strange reason here. In fact, let me just click on the home page again and see. There we go. And then back onto the Civic Type R page. Okay. And it's not there. And the reason that it's not there is because we didn't save it. So we need to go back into the back screen, the back end rather, do an update. Okay, that's now saved the changes. Back to the front end, F5, and there we go. There we have a nice table there, and that will allow me then to go back to the back end. Now I can see that I'm happy with that. I'll go back to the back end, I will scroll down, I'll grab this text, and I'll delete it. Move that up. I'll do the update this time that I forgot to do last time. Okay, and that's saving the data. Back to the front end, do a refresh, and hey presto, there is our table just the way we wanted it. So that's just a nice, quick, easy way to do a table using WordPress. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you on another tutorial.